We're live here at Duffy's in Boca Raton, Florida. I'm Tony Sands, and this is Derrick Crudup. Derrick, what's going on, man?
Hey, same old thing, Tony. Just once in a while to come back and collaborate with you and talk with you. And we got a great show on deck here tonight, and we're gonna have some great kids here. And got Jeff Sims from FAU football, and just got great things on deck right here, Tony.
When I say a lineup, we have a lineup here that'll make ESPN tremble when it comes to quarterbacks here in the South Florida area. We have Sean White of University School. You'll get a chance to hear our interview with him. Peyton Bender, Cardinal Gibbons. He had a tough game, but he was able to pull it out. And then, as we say, we had a chance last week to see some exciting football. Monarch and Deerfield, Miami Jackson, and Cardinal Gibbons. And both games went to the wire, exception.
It was. I thought that after Friday night game, after watching Monarch and Deerfield beach game, Tony, going into overtime at Deerfield, winning that game 27-23 with the Brandon Powell run in Versonfield and beating the guy to the corner end zone. That was electric. The atmosphere is like playoff atmosphere at Monarch. And then again, we over here turned around and saw Cardinal Gibbons and Miami Jackson with Quentin Winky Flowers, and then the great Peyton Bender putting on just an air show.
As we said, we're here at Duffy's in Boca Raton, Florida.
All right, we're back here with Robert Cruz and Duffy's in Boca Raton, Florida. Right in the town center mall here in Boca Raton. I'm here with Coach Jeff Sims, the recruiting coordinator, wide receiver coach at Florida Atlantic University. Coach, glad to have you here.
And I appreciate it. I'm glad to be here.
Thank you, thank you. Coach Sims already responded to your call. Just a great communicator. Does a great job at FAU working with the wide receivers and developing kids. Coach, you got a tough game coming up this weekend. You guys on the road. You travel to Auburn.
Yep.
You play the mighty Auburn Tigers. I think they rank high up there in the BCS poll somewhere. How's your preparation coming thus far for this game?
Well, they just came off a big win against Texas A&M, and we came off a bye week, so it gave us an opportunity to heal up. It gave us an opportunity to take care of them bumps and bruises, and maybe put in a little wrinkle to make this game interesting.
Wow. Okay. Now, when you watch them on film, you watch Auburn on film, and some things that stick out to you from a defensive standpoint. They're a 4-3 team, they're a 3-5 team. What are they, Coach?
Well, they can do a little bit of everything. They have a lot of athletes. We're going to get a lot of man coverage, what we call 1R or 1Y. Mm-hmm. And Auburn's a program that they're going to have talent everywhere. And for us, it's about execution. It's about ball security. It's about what we call handing the ball to the official. Okay, wow. And keep the drives alive and protect the football. We've been very fortunate in the games that we've been successful. We've protected the football, and that's allowed our offense to score points. We've had over 500 yards offense in both of our, when we've protected the football, and that's what we need to do.
Now, FAU is a great program. I think you got second year there, if I'm correct.
Absolutely.
You got second year, you're making good strides there, and you're taking on all challengers. FAU, how do you envision FAU football program as you continue through this season and progress on the next season? How do you envision what you guys at Coach Pelini goal to at FAU?
Well, prior to coming to FAU, I was at Indiana, and at Indiana, I was excited about being in the Big Ten, and Coach Pelini called me and asked me, to join him at Florida Atlantic, and at first I didn't know. I didn't know what a Florida Atlantic was, and Coach Pelini said, "Jeff, you need to come down here and check this thing out. It's something special." And Carl's always been a good friend of mine, so I trusted in him. And I took that opportunity. I came down here and I saw a university that's had football for 13 years. A university that's 1 mile from the Atlantic Ocean. It's 20 minutes north of Miami. A place that has a new medical school, has a new business school, that has a $70 million stadium.
Wow.
Has growth potential. There's 41 Division I football players in our county alone. There's 311 Division I football players in the state of Florida alone.
Wow.
That doesn't include the players that went off to junior college, got their grades right, and then went on to Division I. So the opportunity to be at a place that was brand new, that was exciting, that could give you a great education, one of the top 50 business programs in the country.
Wow.
Okay?
Wow.
And a lifestyle that, people save their whole life to have the opportunity to live down here. But I can give you a full scholarship and put you in the best housing in the country, all right? put you at a place where we're going to work you hard with the best strength and conditioning staff in the country. And then football's a full-time job these days. So it's giving you the opportunity that when you do get that time off, that you can relax and enjoy yourself and be a part of something special. I will tell you this. We have grown leaps and bounds in the 18 months that we've been here. The talent level, the commitment level from our players, guys in Florida love football. And, you know, they're like sponges. The more we coach them, the better they get. And, you know, Bobby Bowden made a statement when he was at Florida State. He said, you know, first you're going to lose big. He goes, then you're going to lose close, then you're going to win close, and then you're going to win big. And I'll tell you what, I promise you there's going to be some winning big coming along.
I agree with you. With the talent you guys there, you're doing a great job establishing a recruiting base. You nationally recruit. You're doing a great job. And like I said, it's only like a mile off the beach.
Right.
I just love FAU football. I think it's big, and I think that things are great on the horizon. Now, Coach, from an offensive standpoint, if the kid that's wanting to come there for you, what would you sell them for as from an offensive standpoint? A wide receiver, you coach the receiver,
absolutely.
You're a recruiting coordinator. What would you tell a kid from a standpoint of why they should?
Talent. And that's, you know, when people look at us, we've just joined Conference USA. And as people looked at us saying that we're going to make the jump to Conference USA, you know, I think some people wondered how we would transition. And I think we've transitioned very well because, you know, Jim Tressel is a mentor of some of our coaches, and we bet with him. And he talked about what's important in a football program. And the first thing that he said was important was speed. Wow. And we never lack speed. You know, that gives us the opportunity to, you know, if you're a quarterback, you're always going to have elite talent at wide receiver. You're going to always have an elite running back behind you. You know, Here's a fact that a lot of people don't know that I'll throw out there. Going into this football season, we were the only Division I program in the country that had a NFL player at tight end, running back, wide receiver, and quarterback in the NFL currently.
Wow.
So we'll always have skills, and our strength and conditioning staff is doing a great job growing our guys, and I think there's excitement ahead.
Wow, that's awesome. That's great. All right, that's Coach Jeff Sims from Florida Atlantic University. We'll be right back with Peyton Bender.
We're live here with Cardinal Gibbons, phenomenal quarterback, Mr. Peyton Bender. What's going on, Peyton?
Nothing much, Coach. Just hanging out.
Man, I'm going to tell you, you guys had an exceptional game last week against Miami Jackson. Normally when you come off a game like this, they call the upcoming week upset week because you're riding a high, and now you got another game behind this game that's a big one that can decide the district championship. How are you controlling your team and making sure that they're not overlooking Ely, thinking about American heritage?
Yeah, you know, we came off a big win on Saturday, and you know, I think we've made this week a main focus, and you know, not slipping up this week, and because you know, Ely's a good team with some good athletes, and they could, if we don't come prepared, you know, it's definitely a team that could beat us. So you know, I'm just telling my guys, you know, we got to put that game behind us. It was an awesome win, and you know, we're completely focused on Ely now. Just telling them to you know, stay focused. You know, as hard as it is, not looking into heritage film. You know, stay focused on Ely this week, and just make sure we're prepared for this game. You know, it's our homecoming game, so we're gonna have a good crowd out there. So you know, we want to make sure we're prepared and ready to play this week.
Now you are a Washington State commit. Walk me through that process. How a guy from the East Coast, a quarterback, I mean, you're missing and passing over a lot of schools. How do a guy like you go way to the West Coast to commit to Washington State?
Yeah, well, you know, I had some interest from a lot of schools early on. One of them was Washington State, and my offensive coordinator, Coach DeBuck, actually knows a lot of the coaches out there. They previously recruited some guys to Tech when they were there, and you know, he basically showed them my film, and they showed a lot of interest in me. So I had the opportunity to go out there and March and visit, and you know, I got to talk to the coaches. I got to meet Coach Leach, and I really liked all the coaches there. I thought it was a great campus. I love the campus, and you know, all the new facilities are getting out there. I think it's a program on the rise, and I think it'd be really exciting to play there. So I decided to commit.
Now you guys play a wide open offense with Cardinal Gibbons. And it's similar to what Mike Leach did at Texas Tech, and it's real similar to what he's doing at Washington State. How do you think that's going to help you when you get on campus at Washington State?
You know, me and some of the coaches have actually been talking about it, and it's almost the exact same offense, same route combinations. The only thing that's different is the wording.
Right.
So, you know, I think I'll be coming in with an advantage over some of the quarterbacks coming in there because, you know, I've been running the offense throughout my high school career. So I think running in high school just give me that advantage coming in early as a freshman.
Guys, that is the quarterback, man, to me, the #1 quarterback in the state, Mr. Peyton Bender. Peyton Manning, look out. He is that quarterback. I'm here with a phenomenal university quarterback, I'm going to call him Mr. because he's earned that title from the summer. I'm going to call him Mr. Elite 11. I know you thought I was going to call you Sean White. Mr. Elite 11. Sean White, what was it like winning the Elite 11?
It was overwhelming pretty much. I mean, just going out there and representing, I think this area is a great area for quarterbacks, and I think it's underappreciated as far as the country goes. So I think I just wanted to go out there and represent South Florida well, and myself well, my family and my school, my teammates and everything. And I think I just went out there and you know, just do what I just did what I do every day in practice and every day, you know, on the weekends and stuff like that, and just went out there and performed well, and I ended up winning the MVP.
Now, before going to the Elite 11, you probably heard about some of the quarterbacks that they were bringing in. They would rank this, rank that. What was your motivation like, knowing that you were going up against these guys and that you had that hey, I want to prove something to you?
Yeah, definitely. I had the chip on my shoulder. I think that I think a lot of it was because a lot of guys are like 6'5", 6'4", you know, whatever, and I'm only 6'2", so I think that was one of the reasons that I was overlooked a little bit. So I think I just wanted to come in there and just show everyone what I could do, and that, you know, I can throw the ball as good or better than anyone in the country, and I think I just went out and showed that.
Who do you pattern your game out there? If we look at guys throughout the NFL, who do you think you pattern your game?
I think the quarterback, my favorite quarterback is Tom Brady, but I think the one I play the most like would have to be Aaron Rodgers. I think I kind of have a strong arm like him, and I can extend plays with my feet. I don't necessarily run all the time. Like Aaron Rodgers extends plays all the time, and I think I can do that pretty well too.
Now, let's get a little bit into your coach.
Sure.
Roger was a kid when I was playing the game. He used to come and watch me play, and I watch how he built this. I say University School has Roger blueprint on it.
Yeah, absolutely.
What is it like playing for a guy like that?
It's amazing. I mean, like you said, he built the program from the ground up, and in a short amount of time. I don't know exactly how many years, but and it's crazy just how fast he did it, and it's just. But now that I'm there, it's not you know, it's not a coincidence. I think that he's a great coach and a great man and a great mentor to all of us, not only kids on the football team, but everyone that is involved in his life. And I think he's just a great man and a great coach, and everyone loves to play for him, and we die for him out there on the field. And I think that's a big reason why we've been so successful.
Now you guys got a tough one this week. You guys go to Bradenton, Manatee. You guys are 7-0. Bradenton is 8-0. What are you guys doing in practice today? You guys got out late.
Yeah.
What was practice like today, knowing that you're going to play what people consider the big boys? Because, you know, they still look at University as one of the smaller teams, but you guys knock off some of the big talent.
Yeah.
So they say you guys are going to play the big boys.
Yeah.
What have you guys did this week to prepare for Bradenton, Manatee?
Yeah, well, I think the preparation has really been like all season long, just every day we've been practicing hard. But not only that, I think Coach Harriet wanted to make it a point this year to play some of the bigger teams and bigger classifications and stuff like that. And we've done that, and we've beaten every team pretty handily. So I think we're ready to take on Manatee. I think we've worked our way up and just practice hard every day, and we're ready to go, and we're ready to show them what we got.
As you know, you're here with Mr. Elite 11 MVP, Mr. Sean White, University School. Roger, you're doing a heck of a job. You're leading men into the future. You continue to do what you do, Sean, and it was a pleasure to have you here.
Thank you very much.
With Raw Recruits Network.
Good to be here.
Welcome back. Derrick, we had an exciting show tonight. You're talking about the guys that we're brought on here on Raw Recruit Network. Peyton Bender, Sean White. You can't ask for a better lineup than that.
two great quarterbacks, Tony, the elite guys in the state of Florida and throughout the country. Sean White committed to Auburn, won the Elite 11 competition. He's an outstanding guy. And Peyton Bender is the best. I mean, you can throw either one of them up and which one to come down first. That's my guy. I mean, it's just two outstanding players, Tony, with great knowledge of the ball, great skill set, great presence in the pocket. I mean, things they don't get routed, Tony, their mind is there. I mean, it's great all the ingredients to play quarterback, they have it.
And they're being taught by two top-notch coaches. That's the most exciting. It comes from two top-notch private school programs.
That's right.
University School and Cardinal Gibbons. These guys are a class act when it comes to leading their teams because the guys listen to them. Those guys on the field listen to Sean White and Peyton Bender. If they want to go far, they know that's who they need to listen to. And I'm going to tell you something. Interview those guys, man, is a dream for any reporter, broadcaster to interview. But hey, that's what we do here.
That's right.
We bring the elite guys to the elite network. We are that elite network. That's why we are able to bring in the top-notch talent here to Raw Recruit Network. D, I have had an exciting night here at Duffy's.
We did. That was a great night. Just when Sean walked into the building, Peyton walked to the building.
I'm telling you.
That's that dude now. Those dudes. Those guys are leaders that's starting there. They are great. I mean, just a great night with Coach Sims coming over from FAU to join us here on the Raw Recruit Network. Just an outstanding man of that program. I think FAU is on the horizon doing some great things over there. It's only their second year, Tony, of being a staff there and bringing in their own group left over from the Howard Snellenberger regime. So I think FAU is doing a great job. I think things are going to pick up for FAU football.
Auburn, Washington State, you guys get a heck of a package when it comes to the quarterback. These guys can sling it. And when I say sling it, they can gun sling it. We're signing off here at Duffy's in Boca Raton, Florida. I'm Tony Sands, and this is Derrick Crudup. Thank you.